So, welcome back to the Music Scout, guys. Said I'd be back next week about 3 weeks ago. It's time to be back again.
Here we go. Through straw, pulls it off, wearing alligator shoes, y'all better beware, it's a jungle in there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the ring, Mr. Ric Flair. I done lied on you to a little known fact. Whenever it moves, well, it's always be flat.
Actually, see shop, but who's checking?
He even knows where the hippest nose at. And get any pretty woman in the world he wants, just like that. Woo! Who's that? Sitting over there. Woo! Sporting that big underwear. Woo! Most glorious platinum hair. All young pretenders, well, you better beware. Jake the Snake unsurprisingly had a snake. Ultimate Warrior had paint on his face. Hacksaw Jim Duggan had a 2x4. But with style like this, man, you don't need no more. Got a lot of friends, I got a lot of foes. They be quicking in the boots when I be bouncing off the ropes. Lots of people talking, few of them know. You gotta have a tag if you wanna make that dough. Sitting over there, woo, sporting that big underwear, woo, most glorious platinum hair. All you young pretenders, well, you best beware. Survive the plane crash, survive being struck by lightning. Only drive the finest cars and dines the finest dining. People try to synthesize, don't matter, a waste of country. You can measure a man's success by the length of his limousine. Rolex wearing, style profiling, alligator booty, limousine riding, absolutely no commercial flying, all night dancing, all night loving, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, son of a gun. Such a man, he can be only one. Who's that? Sitting over there. Woo! Sporting that big underwear. More glorious platinum hair. All you young pretenders, well, you better beware. Woo! Woo! Come on, boys, take it on home now. Dance those attitudes.
Welcome back to the Music Scout, folks, with myself, Lewis Fisher, and it is good to be back. It's been a month. I'm very sorry for leaving you for a month. I had no internet whilst I was moving house. Excuses, may they be, I don't know, but at the same time, it's been too long, so I thought I need to find a really good song to make this introduction as less apologetic as possible. So this is from Tom Maguire and the Brassholes. Yes, you heard me right. This is their song Ric Flair. Incredible song, such a unique uplift on the jazz soul scene there. A bit of funk induced in there as well. This is from their EP Ric Flair. There's only 2 songs on this EP. One of those is a radio edit of the song you just heard as well, and it's from Slug Recordings, and it's their first ever thing to release as Tom Maguire and the Brassholes. So amazing stuff there. I'm really looking forward to hearing some more from those guys. So upbeat, so uplifting, so happy as well. And I thought, this is perfect. This is one way that the audience is going to be like, it's okay, Lewis. We understand. You've moved. It's okay. I'm not going to move again. Trust me. I've moved once already and twice. 3 times, lady? No. At least twice when I've had this podcast, November 2016. So at least twice, I think that I've moved in the time that I've done this podcast. So it's about time that I stop moving. I'm now based in Cheltenham, so I'm going to stay here for a little while. So I'm going to be going to the Frog and Fiddle a lot. So if you guys are down in Cheltenham at all, Frog and Fiddle, there's the Bacon Theatre, there's the Cheltenham Town Hall, there's so much more going down here. So really happy to be here, and it's great to be in a new environment where you've got the likes of just Brutus have been here. I know that Black Fox has been here a couple of times as well. There's a gig coming on, I think next week. Gaz Brookfield is going to be playing at the Frog and Fiddle, so that's going to be very exciting. Apologies if it is a bit echoey in this room as well. Decided to record in the living room, which is fairly echoey, but we have been getting loads and loads of different bits and bobs for the house. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode. I know it's been a little while since I've done another episode. I'm in the mix of getting loads of people on for an interview and just putting loads of episodes together so they can be consistently out from now until the end of the year, where the album of the year 2018 will be going live, which will be at the end of the year and mark season 3 end. So that'll be season 4 coming back to you guys very shortly. But yes, it will be a nice little run up to Christmas from now on. There won't be any more excuses, any more things going on. There will be an episode at least once a week, twice a week if there is an interview as well for me to put out to you guys. So without further ado, this is coming from the Mezingers. They supported Frank Turner very recently on his North American tour and been very impressed by the recent singles that they've been putting out. This one's called Toy Soldier. This one came out this year, and it's a repeat of what I've just been saying. It's just a consistently really good band, and this is a brilliant example of that. So do enjoy the song.
What was I to do with all this?
Mezingers and Toy Soldier, coming from Epitaph Records, the big guns there for you. Fantastic record, that one, and you can check out the other single as well from them. They've got plenty more, as well as the album The After Party, which came out in 2017, so they are rolling out loads and loads of music for you. So let's move on to the next one for you folks. Won't dabble too much. I know that I've been speaking quite a lot between the songs at the moment. The Emerald Armada is going to be next. This is one I've been wanting to play for a little while, but it's not really sat anywhere very well, so I thought this is the time, this is the place, and this is going to be a single, Like a Dog.
It can be a good life, though you never really did try. Always leaning on the back foot, telling everyone you're a dreamer. So you just light up another cigarette and you get real drunk, telling everyone you ever met that you're born to be someone. Well, I know you're loyal as a dog and you've been through hell, but that's no excuse to lay down just yet. And all the while ain't getting younger. And I see you looking around like you're owed something, and I don't owe you a goddamn thing. And all the while ain't getting younger. So you just drift by, a chip on the shoulder, but you don't know why. Your compass is broke and you find it hard to breathe. So you just give up, you find another hole and you get fucked up, telling everyone you ever met that you're born to be someone. Well, I know you're loyal as a dog and you've been through hell, but that's no excuse to lay down just yet. And all the while ain't getting younger. And I see you looking around like you're owed something, and I don't owe you a goddamn thing. And all the while ain't getting younger. Yes, I know you're hell-bent on your own. You're never gonna know, you're never gonna know it again. It's different when you're young, you're hard and wild and living like you never will end. All this time is to see 'em all blind, see 'em all story again, over again. I know you're loyal as a dog and you've been through hell, and that's no excuse to lay down just yet. All the while ain't getting younger. And I see you looking around like you're owed something, and I don't owe you a goddamn thing. And all the while ain't getting younger. And I know you're loyal as a dog and you've been through hell, but that's no excuse to lay down just yet. And all the while ain't getting younger. And I see you looking around like you're owed something, and I don't owe you a goddamn thing. And all the while ain't getting younger. And all the while ain't getting younger. And all the while ain't getting younger.
The Emerald Armada there, and Like a Dog. A lovely single, this one, and this is coming from 4 Acre Music. And not too much released in terms of the back catalogue, but it's fantastic either way. The Emerald Armada have 4 EPs out, and all of them have that sort of unique folk tone to them, and it's definitely one to check out if you really enjoyed that song. It's definitely one of their more popular songs as well, especially with myself as well. And yeah, check out the rest of their music. So let's move on to the last track before we move into the double header of music, and this is going to be from Jack Drag, and this is going to be a single, Hope Revisited.
We launched the periscope, searching for a shore or an island, but found the enemy above and dove in silence with hope, hearts and broken bones, a battle with no victory march. Oh no, let's take it home. Sweet love of youth has passed us, tears of useless passion and grace. Oh, and our love was antiquated, and desperation is underrated. Hey, the tremors of the day kept on rolling through the night. We couldn't stop the fall, there's never time for solace. But do you recall that everybody warned us, always on the road? We could only wait for hope. We launched the periscope, searching for a shore or an island, but found the enemy above and dove in silence with hope, hearts and broken bones, a battle with no victory march. Oh no, let's take it home. Sweet love of youth has passed us, tears of useless passion and grace. Oh, and our love was antiquated, and desperation is underrated.
Jack Drag with the fantastic single, actually, Hope Revisited. This is coming from his album 2018. I really like the beginning of this song, just where we start off with intertwining all these different genres. So we've got a sort of space theme going at the start, electronic mood, and then you bring in the sort of whine of the low drive of the electric guitar, and then all of a sudden you got a pulsating punk folk groove with the acoustic guitar as well. I didn't really know what was going on when I first heard this song, but it was great either way. You do go check out the album 2018. Ironically, this came out in 2018, so are 10 songs on it, and it is from Burger Records, so if that's not one reason for you to go check it out, I don't know what is. And we're going to move on to the double header of music then. This is coming from Neon Waltz, who's going to start it off with Bring Me to Light, not Bring Me Back to Light by Evanescence. This is going to be Neon Waltz, Bring Me to Light, and the California Honey Drops are after that with Those Days, and this is going to be a live version as well, so it's going to be a very interesting double header of music for you, and I hope you do enjoy both of them. And afterwards there'll be one more song, we'll do some typical plugs, and then afterwards I will just talk to you about what's going to be happening to the Music Scout. And I've got a few ideas for potentially a new website, potentially a nice remake. It's all going to be happening, so we'll see what happens, but there's also a couple of bits that just need to be filled in as well. So enjoy the double header of music, and I will speak to you all in a bit.
occupy the mind. There's occupations few. This wild land is mine, bring me to light. Priorities, objection please. Erase the circle, milling of the years.
I hope you enjoyed the double header of music. We had the Neon Waltz first with Bring Me to Light. Been really enjoying their album that came out this year, and it's just one that you can just pop in the background, and it's just consistently really nice tracks. I like to actually listening to it when I'm actually cooking. It came out last year. Strange Hymns is the album title, so Neon Waltz and Strange Hymns, do go check that out. So California Honey Drops, which came out, and the California Honey Drops was second with Those Days, and this is from the album Call It Home Volume 1 and 2 that came out in 2018, consists of 18 songs, and this was the opening track for Disc 1, and they've got an amazing 16 more tracks, and they've got a load of other albums as well, so do go and check out Call It Home Volume 1 and 2 by the California Honey Drops. So before we get into the plugs, I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update on what's going on. So pretty much me and my girlfriend have moved to Cheltenham, and we have now moved in properly, and I didn't want to rush getting back into recording. I mean, I didn't have any Wi-Fi for a month. That is one of the reasons, but even if I did have Wi-Fi when I got in here, it was so hectic and manic that I just didn't want to jump straight back into it. I wanted to make sure that I was ready and eager to do it as well. And as well as I've been eager to do it since I've stopped because of the bloody Wi-Fi, I just wanted to make sure that the house was done and everything else was clear and right, and just wanted to make sure that I wasn't forcing it and I wasn't rushing it either. So here we are. So this the Friday the 12th, you are hearing a brand new album. The cutoff date for the albums of 2018 is ever closer. It's only 3 weeks away now, and it's going to be an absolute stonker. So it's only 3 more weeks. Nova Amore's getting in there at the last ditch attempt once again. Last year his album came out November 10th, which I believe I'm going to be doing a special interview and special podcast episode on that album specifically, because I feel like I didn't give it enough recognition as I did, and also it holds a special memory with that album. So I want to try and do something a bit extra special and try and get either Ed Tullett or Ali from Nova Amore on, and just having a chat to them about why this album is so special to me. It will get very serious, that conversation, I will warn you in advance, but at the same time, it's just something I've been wanting to do for a little while. It's a nice tribute. There's a little clue for you. It's a nice tribute, and also I just really want to try and do something a bit different as well. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if any of the guys are up for it, but that's another thing that's going to be coming up. But it is a 3-horse race at the moment for number 1. I don't want to tell you, but at the moment it is a 3-horse race. I can't decide between 3 albums. It's really annoying me. But I have a short list of about 30 albums on my phone, which are all going to be backed up onto my computer, just so I don't lose any of them. And I'm going to be listening to them all once the cutoff date has finished, which will be the 1st of November. Ironically, my last day at my old job, which is good news. I'm going to be starting a new job on the 5th. That's another thing that's happened. Got a new job as well. I feel like the podcast episodes will be coming more consistently after November as well, because it will be a standard Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job ish. So it's going to be, I'm not going to be driving to and from my work at the moment. It's an hour's plus drive at the moment, and then coming back, doing 9 hours there, then coming back. It's becoming a 12-hour day again. So from November, it will be very much a consistent drive of having lots of time in the evenings, and also the weekends, the full weekends as well, to go out and see loads of gigs. I'm hoping to go see Gads Brookfield at the Frog and Fiddle in Cheltenham, so really looking forward to going to that. Fingers crossed I can go to that. I think it's this Saturday, actually, 13th of October. I might have to double check. I think it is this Saturday. Either way, it's going to be a really good night. And yeah, loads of things happening at the moment. So I thought I'd just fill you guys in with what's happening. So look out for more episodes in the future. Podcast episode 100 isn't too far away, and I still need to think of something a bit special to do for it. If you have any ideas, you can drop me an email at themusicscoutpodcast@gmail.com. Likewise, you can go onto the social media accounts, which is Facebook and Instagram, which are both The Music Scout, and Twitter, with a little underscore. That's the Music Scout with an underscore. And then also you have the website, which is www.themusicscout.co.uk. Do not fear, folks. I have looked at loads of submissions recently. I just haven't replied to any of them yet. Do hang in there. I will get through to them at some point if I haven't already. But I will be getting through to most of those submissions. So thank you very much for sending those in. Yes, the email and the website, you can both send me music, and also if you want to just give me your own feedback, or if you know anyone who wants to just have a chat. Let's just have a chat, especially National Album Day is coming up as well, and I'm going to finish off there because I feel like I've rambled on for absolutely ages, but it was needed. It's good to catch up as well. So Treetop Flyers are going to be our final song for this episode, and this is a song called Needle. This is a bit of a different one, a bit like the California Honey Drops as well. It's very different, and I really like that as well. This is a 2018 single from the guys, and this is under their own independent release, which is interesting. So enjoy Treetop Flyers, and I will speak to you all next week with another episode. And this will be actually another episode next week. Do not worry. Ta-ra.
Ever done before. Magnolias played louder. You led me to the floor. Wasted away the day, painting memories we've taught. And you may have just arrived on time. Let's play this side. Silk scarf wasn't straight. A smile warm and true. My boat docked at the shore, but I never saw it coming. But I guess it's with me now, and I hope that it carries on. I won't stay till the needle stops. Please don't take me along.